Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of... Oh, no, this is for June 2024. We're going to jump right in here. You have this day and night card. It says there's currently disharmony due to existing differences. You have this details card. It says you need to look at something more closely. What you need to know lies in the details. So let's figure out what's going on here. It could be in love. It doesn't have to be. It could be in something that you will love or could love, like love to do, right? So the Ace of Cups is just something that causes you to overflow, as I always say. Ace of Cups is something that you can do endlessly. So if you are like looking for a job, for example, it could be a job where you never feel tired, or you feel more empowered when you do it, or you feel better when you do it. And of course, you have to take a break. So I wouldn't recommend getting a job that you work 24/7. But again, if you can find something that you could work on 24/7, but you don't because that isn't healthy, then I would say, that might be a good, a good thing for you, because it's like you're never tired. You're doing something that causes fulfillment. And we have the Empress as your center card here, right here. The center card in the 9-card spread is the most important card. So, I feel for a lot of you that you could be finding fulfillment, or you could be doing something that is better for you energy-wise, and you're putting your energy into things that are better for you energy-wise as well. Because of this, it looks like you are in the energy of fulfillment. You have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups has been coming up like crazy all of a sudden, so I would definitely make a wish. But a lot of people have been getting this. And I think that the 9 of Cups is really a card of being in alignment with what you want. So it says, you have that details card. I feel like it's saying, pay attention to the details and make sure, I always say with the 9 of Cups that you need to do things that put you in the energy of alignment, or that you are in alignment with. So if you're doing things that you don't want to do, then you're basically kind of like not in alignment with the 9 of Cups. Now, I want to stress that, yes, of course, we all have things that we are obligated to do in life. That's life. But for a majority of the time, or just a little bit extra, can you put yourself in the energies that you're aligned with? And if we make that effort, then we get the 9 of Cups, which is total fulfillment. You have the Chariot. I do feel like some of you are moving away from something almost. He's leaving the city behind him behind. And that city kind of just everything is the same there. So he has to leave so that he can set himself apart. The Chariot, yeah, it's a card of victories and willpower, but it's really a card of setting yourself apart. It's really a card of doing things that make you unique, or, make you different. It's kind of like a card of living life on your own terms. And so I feel a lot of you, again, are clearly going towards a life that is more fulfilled with the Empress, or you're trying to create a life of fulfillment. And this could include leaving jobs that aren't right, or, finding a job that's better for you, finding something that causes flow. Same thing in love. If you want love, same message. With the Ace of Cups, you have the 8 of Swords. Again, you have this day and night card. It says there's currently disharmony due to existing differences in some matter. So if you are not aligning with your work or your love or whatever, the 8 of Swords says that you need to set yourself free. The good news is that you have the 8 of Swords also in the good stuff. So it looks to me like you could be getting out of something, or, you could be, kind of like escaping from something that no longer serves you. With the 9 of Cups, you have the Strength card. Yes, this requires strength. Living a life of fulfillment requires strength, because you have to put up boundaries. You have to nurture yourself. Also, strength is something that you have to do every day. She has this lion here, and its tail is between its legs. The lion represents her inner voice, her inner critic, her inner demons, but she is taming that lion. She is in control of her inner voice, of her inner demons every single day of her life. She really has conquered those things in her life, but she also understands that she can never stop. We have to work on these things forever. And so I feel for a lot of you, you are kind of like putting up boundaries. Maybe you're, sticking up for yourself more, or you're taming your inner voice, or whatever, however you talk to yourself, and you're conquering that, which again could be leading to fulfillment. It's like you're strengthening yourself, which is a good thing. With the Chariot, you have the 3 of Cups. Yes, if you are thinking about leaving something, then I feel this will lead to a celebration. It probably will set you free going up to the 8 of Swords here. The 3 of Cups, they are celebrating a harvest as well. So if you've been working on a project, a business, or if you've been hoping to have a harvest, I feel like there could be a much bigger harvest coming in for you at this time. And especially in like whatever it is that you work on, like business-wise, career-wise, whatever. And so I feel for a lot of you, you're just creating a bigger, better harvest. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this tall tale card and this perfect harmony card. So I feel like you are in harmony, in this energy of peace and harmony. The one thing I don't like is this Knight of Swords. So I would be careful of anyone who's like rushing into your life screaming something that like the sky is falling. I always look at him as someone who is like rushing into your life and giving you a bunch of, verbal diarrhea just all over you, bunch of information that isn't true. So, what I would say here is this could be anything. I think it's different for all of you, but it's like if you have a person that's like, oh, I saw your boyfriend cheating on you at the bar, and they're like freaking out, it probably isn't true, or they probably saw a person that looks like your boyfriend, right? So the Knight of Swords is kind of like those moments in life where we have that rush of anger, right? Where we get all excited about something and then we figure out it's not true later. So if you have one of those moments where someone tells you something and you kind of feel yourself getting ready to explode or whatever, I kind of feel like this is saying, control that and realize that you need to get the details. This person might be mistaken, or, there could be a person that's like, oh my God, the company you work for is going under or something, but it may not be true. Like, get the details is what the Knight of Swords says. It says, like, don't rush, don't jump to conclusions in any area of your life. And, I do feel there could be an opportunity for that to happen this month, so I would just look out for that. You have the Empress as your center card. So I think everything is good. Clearly the Empress is your center card, which is the most important card here in a 9-card spread. The Empress is a card of like a lot of abundance and success coming in for you. You also have the Empress on the bottom of the clarifying deck here, which is interesting. But you could be, kind of like in this, glow up position, or this position of focusing on your own fulfillment, joy, happiness, all that other stuff. One thing about the Empress is that she understands chaos. She has this waterfall. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like right here. And the Empress is actually tied to the tower. So with the waterfall kind of represents chaotic energy or chaotic force. And again, I definitely feel good month, looks amazing, but I would be careful of people who are chaotic, or I would avoid chaotic situations as well with this energy, and just maintain your peace with the Empress, right? You have the Page of Wands. I feel like there are like exciting, fresh, new, energetic kind of ideas coming in for you. The Page of Wands kind of represents just like fresh new ideas. It represents enthusiasm, or going on an adventure. Everybody has had these cards of adventure. I really feel it's pretty simple. I think that the universe is pushing everyone to go on adventures right now. These could be literally, as in traveling, but it could also be more adventures of the mind, learning new things, exploring new ideas. We have Pluto going into Aquarius. According to Chris's crappy astrology here, it's pretty clear to me that we should be learning new things. We should be upgrading our skills, increasing our efforts in anything that causes us to grow, like all that stuff. I would do everything, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be very exciting, right? The Page of Wands, he follows his excitement. So it's not like he's not doing something that would stress him out, right? So if you're like stressed out by something new that you're learning, go learn something different. Go learn something that you're excited about, and that will probably, lead to the most success for you here. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Fool. Yep, the Fool could be someone being foolish, right? So you have that tall tale card. I don't necessarily feel that someone is coming in and like lying to you. I just think someone has wrong information. Sometimes I feel with the Knight of Swords as well, this could be like maybe you're getting your house fixed or your car fixed. If you're like doing work on something that is expensive, then I would say it might be a good time to get a second opinion as well. I also do feel that you could be taking a leap of faith, especially if you are like, you are the Temperance card, right? So if you are like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of something, like maybe you're working on a side project, or maybe you're thinking about making a change in your life, I feel this is saying take the leap of faith. You'll be happy that you made the change. With the Empress, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is kind of about needing to be spontaneous. I kind of feel like this is your energy as well, that you're just showing up as the Knight of Wands in the reading. The Knight of Wands, he is going on an adventure. He has these 3 pyramids back here. These 3 pyramids represent mystery. The Knight of Wands I look at as a true builder in the tarot. So he might not know exactly how to do something, but he will build it anyway. He'll figure it out. So I feel a lot of you could be kind of in this energy of figuring it out, right? Putting in the work, figuring things out. With the Page of Wands, you have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is a turnaround. Sometimes I feel the 6 of Cups can be a gift from the universe. And usually the gift we receive from the 6 of Cups is a turnaround. So we've been bumping up against an obstacle. You have the 8 of Swords here. And when we get the 6 of Cups, it's kind of like we're receiving a gift that sets us free from the obstacle. And so it looks like to me that you are setting yourself free from something that's been, kind of holding you back for a while. You even have this Medusa card says jealousy leads to downfall. You have this conflict that says danger lie in wait. I think you're fine. This is coming up in the area of the good stuff. So again, this could be a person that is creating conflict or a jealous person. Again, there might be a person who wants to date your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, right? And might be like, hey, I saw your person like cheating on you. But maybe when you really look at the details, you'll be like, wait a minute, my boyfriend was right next to me the whole night that night or something like that. So again, no jumping to conclusions this month here, Sagittarius. I think I'm using love as an example, but this could be anything. It's like maybe someone tells you like, oh, you're going to get fired, or, it's just wrong information. And I would be careful of like wrong information. Again, it is coming up in the good stuff, so I feel like you will kind of be able to avoid whatever's going on here. You have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords in the good stuff would say that you're finding other ways to do things. Obviously this is very positive. It kind of would suggest that you are moving past something, or you're getting past some wrong information, or someone who's telling you something that is not correct. So again, I feel pretty good about this, especially because we start and end with the Eight of Swords in the good stuff. It really tells me that you are creating this turnaround with the Six of Cups. And so the Six of Cups, like I said, I kind of feel that this reading is saying that you are getting a gift from the universe. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. We are in a time of resourcefulness. I tell everyone, if you want to start a business, can you do it without money? Can you get it started without an investment? Can you start it on a small level and build it up and test the idea first, and then, put it out into the world? That's what I'd be focusing on here with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about kind of like putting the work in and making something happen. But I feel for a lot of you, this is kind of saying, like, if there are things you can do to get away from something that could cause problems in your life or whatever, I would do it. But I would also say, like, if you can do something without resources and you can be resourceful, I would do that as well with the Queen of Pentacles energy. You have the King of Cups. I do feel that there could be love coming in for you, because we have this Ace of Cups down to the King of Cups. The Ace of Cups has the Eight of Swords in it. So maybe you have been closed off to love, or you haven't been open to love for a while, and you could just be opening up to love. You could be finding a person who's attracted to you here as well, or you could be learning that a person is, very attracted to you with that King of Cups energy. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles. I love the Three of Pentacles for love. It would represent a person. This right here is quality work. So it would represent a person who wants to put the work in with you, a person who actually wants to make things happen. The Three of Pentacles is also just a card of quality work. So wherever you are creating abundance here, you could be finding ways to improve the quality of your work, which could lead to recognition. This also kind of looks like to me that you could be leaving a job where you're not being recognized, and you could be getting a job where you are recognized. That Chariot would be about moving away from something. And again, if you're not getting paid your worth, or if you're not getting what you deserve in your current position, you could be making that change. With the the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Magician. The Magician is pointing to this card right here. We're going to say it says a storyteller on it. Again, I would be careful of a person who's telling you stories, but also this card is a good card. It basically says that you will be living the life that you speak into existence. So the Magician basically says the same thing. The Magician uses his words to manifest his desire or whatever he's trying to create in his life. And so I feel for a lot of you that this is saying it's going to be very important for you to tell the story that you want to live. And I would make sure you could literally be writing it down. Maybe you need to write it down. I'm a big fan of doing that. So anything you can do to kind of tell the story you want, I would make sure to do that. I would watch your words as well. With the King of Cups here, you have the Knight of Cups. Yes, the Knight of Cups could be a knight in shining armor. So for those of you looking for love, there could be a very solid connection. I'm pretty sure I said this in your last reading, but I even feel that some of you are not looking for love, but you could still be attracting a person into your life. You have this ladder card. It says climbing towards success. You've been on this ladder for a very long time here, Sagittarius. I think for at least the past few years, you've been trying to lift yourself up, trying to find more success, maybe even trying to get this recognition we see with the Three of Pentacles. And I think it's been a climb. It's definitely been a journey. I think it's taken a while, but you're getting closer and closer to the top. You have this chair filled. It says someone new is entering into your life. There you go. I like, even if I feel this, even if you don't want love, there could be a person coming in. And of course, I would never tell anyone that they have to accept love into their life. I don't think tarot should tell you what to do. But again, this might be a good enough person where even if you're saying that you've sworn off love, you might give this one a try. you might allow this person into your life. And if not, it could just be like a good friend or something like that. You have this wealth card. Yeah, whatever you've been working towards or on could be creating a lot of wealth for you. Especially if you've been working towards something that brings more peace and harmony into your life. You have that imperfect harmony card. So we talked about alignment with the 9 of Cups, and I feel that you could be doing more things that you're in alignment with. You even have this great passion card. This could be love, but you also have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. These are both cards of great passion and more, they would, in life in general, they would work on businesses, projects, they would have jobs that they're passionate about. Even if you're retired, you could be working on hobbies or things that you enjoy that bring more passion into your life. And when we bring more passion into our life, we attract more passion. So, it makes sense to me that you could be just attracting more passion into your life. You have this dog far away. It says a distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, if you're thinking about a person, I would reach out to them. I have one of those moments pop into my head. Like maybe you think of a person that you haven't thought of in a while, and I would definitely reach out to that person with this card. I think that maybe someone is thinking about you. It could just be like a friend or a family member, and I would reach out. But this looks amazing here, Sag. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.